Live, in high definition, this is ABC 6 News.
Welcome back. A special story for you all at 10 o'clock. It's graduation season, and across the country, high school seniors are about to graduate and head out into the wild unknown.
I heard about this story. I heard it's pretty good.
Really?
Well, it's also National Teachers Week, and you're about to meet one local teacher who's sending a class of seniors into the world with a little something special. It all stems from the promise she made them 4 years ago.
Zykia Caldwell. I will always remember her. Talker, loud. Cecilia was quiet, but she was sneaky bad.
Elisa Archie can retrace much of her life through yearbooks. She taught school in Carrollton for nearly 30 years, has seen her share of students come and go.
And like I tell them, I went to school right here in these same walls that y'all are walking up and down, these same halls that y'all are walking up and down.
But in those 20 some odd years of teaching, one class especially stands out in Archie's memory, a class of 8th graders.
They were in my class in 2010, 2011.
What is it about this class, these kids, that's so special?
You can tell the ones that are leaders and you can tell the ones that are followers. And that class had a lot of leaders, and they never clashed.
And so she scans those faces from years gone by and wonders what became of those bright boys and girls, like Shadeja Harris.
She never talked back. She was sweet.
Or Nina Glenn.
Nina was quiet. She was always looking, like what's going to happen next.
Mary Minga, Anthony Lopez, Adiva Herndon.
A diva. Her name says it all. A diva.
Courtney Richardson, Jemiah Stennis, Carlton Vincent.
He was kind of a class clown.
In all, there were 15 kids in that class. Archie recalls how they were individually smart, but collectively brilliant. How they sometimes outwitted her, especially on multiple choice tests.
They had a signal for A, a signal for B, a signal for D, and I would always ask, what are y'all doing?
When one student fell behind, Archie says the class caught them up, a kind of camaraderie she had never seen and hasn't since. But that was 4 years ago, and as fondly as Archie remembers them, she figured those students had long ago forgotten their year in her homeroom.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Across town at J.Z. George High School, those 8th graders are now seniors, the class of 2015, getting ready to graduate. In a few days, they'll take on the world. But all these years later, they still remember their multiple choice sign language.
A, B, C, D.
And the teacher who inspired them to study longer, to work harder, to reach higher.
Miss Archie is the type of teacher that you can come talk to about anything, and she'll give you like that motherly talk that you needed, to put you in your place.
Turns out Archie left a greater impact on these students than even she knew. Of that class of 15, 10. Yes, 10 of them will don their caps and gowns this year.
Who is our current president? Everybody should know that. All right.
But they remember something else about 8th grade, a promise Archie made them that she had almost forgotten.
If you just graduate, I'm going to give you $50 a piece.
I do remember that $50.
You can't forget that.
That promise will set Archie back $500, a lot of money for a teacher, but she sees it as one more chance to invest in these students, in their education.
I feel that they're going to do something. You're going to hear about this class.
In America's future. In Carroll County.
And Archie, by the way, will hand out those special envelopes at Senior Awards Day, May 18th. And next year, she plans to retire from teaching. But you saw right there, she has left one heck of a legacy in Carroll County. And I got to say, she sounded a little bit like she was knocking them. She was loud, and he was a class. She loved those kids.
Yeah,
and they, even now, 4 years later, they love her.
Yeah, wonderful. Nice story there,
Thank you.
Chris.
Appreciate it.
Well, sports with Mitch and Lily is coming up next.